All right, something for you young guys here. Let me show you. Well, let me take this off. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I could put this back on with one hand, but we're gonna see what we can do. So it was leaking. It had a copper washer. Or the copper washer? Well, it had a copper washer. Hopefully you guys know what a copper washer looks like. There we go. So originally, the history, these came with steel fittings. Nowadays, aluminum has become common, but unfortunately, when you have compression fittings like this, that's a steel surface. This is supposed to be a steel surface because that's what it was originally. When it was a steel surface, you put a soft copper 45-degree angle, and you see that's 45 degrees, that's 45 degrees, and it fits in there kind of like so. And I have nylon in there, so it's sticking. But unfortunately, the copper is softer than, no, the aluminum, well, because of the soft aluminum, it doesn't crush the washer enough to get a good crush against the steel, because that's a steel fitting. So in this case, we have to leave that out, and we're gonna deform and crush the aluminum. So the aluminum is soft. That surface is steel. It's not going to give. See this little back shoulder back here? You don't wanna over crush these, but inside there, the shoulder of this is made out of steel, this is made out of steel, this is aluminum. That shoulder back there is gonna come in here, and it is gonna apply force from the back side and crush downwards on that face. So these two 45-degree angles are gonna crush, and because this is not hard steel, we're leaving the aluminum out because we're getting a leak. And I didn't put this together, but it's okay. So another problem here is we have an interference fit. Now, most guys will go, oh, I'll just put it on there. There we go, we're good to go, and I'll just crank this puppy down. But what you don't see is this is not centered. It's off to the side. So you got to bring this all the way in by hand, and it takes two hands to do this correctly. And let me see if I could do this without losing. Let me see, get something to hold up here without shutting off the film. The film, you can tell how old I am, I say film. Okay, so there we go, that's gonna hold. My fingers are there, yes, I could see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wiggle this around until I find a center, and I have the two 45-degree angle facing and centered, and turn this at the same time. I'm putting an inward force and jiggling to find a self center at the same time, because I have pressure being applied by that hose on this hose, making this not want to center, and you want it to center. And you do not use your wrench to take this down until you did it finger tight. It doesn't wiggle. There we go. Now we're good. And that doesn't feel good. Oh, I remember we had this problem with another. So this is that same company who made these hoses from last time. We might have to double stack washers. Okay, I gotta get back to you. I got a call coming in.